Under President Trump's orders, the National Guard has begun deployment in Washington, D.C. Currently, troops are patrolling parts of the city, and federal agents are also being sent in to tighten security.
트럼프 대통령의 지시에 따라 수도 워싱턴 D.C.에 주방위군이 배치되기 시작했습니다. 현재 도심 일부에서 군인들이 순찰 중이며 치안 강화를 위한 연방 요원 투입도 이어지고 있습니다. Okay, so he is having these troops around Washington, D.C., and he's saying that, the crime is really bad and, there's just like the violence and we got to get a handle on it. And so, he's bringing in the troops, but it just seems a little, a big... I don't know what to make of it. But anyway, what is he doing?
Yes, like you said, because of what he perceives as a big increase in crime, the terminology he said was out of control, 통제불능. So you cannot control the neighborhoods in the capital of the nation. So he sent in quite a few people, 800 National Guard soldiers, 주방위군 800명, and 500 federal agents, 연방요원 500명 투입했어요.
Yeah.
So it's quite a few people roaming the streets now.
Yeah. So it's interesting because I was curious, and so I heard, I was listening to a news podcast, and people in Washington, D.C. actually were saying, what do you mean? We're okay. It's not so bad. But it feels like when you bring in the troops, something really serious is happening over there.
Right, yeah. So we maybe don't know necessarily where Trump is getting this idea of out of control states in the neighborhoods there.
Yeah.
It could just be another media campaign that he's doing,
Right.
He definitely knows how to keep the cameras on him, so maybe it is an image that he is trying to portray in the media.
So he is deploying the National Guard and law enforcement on the 12th. Is that right?
Yes. So so starting on the evening of the 12th, 12 National Guards actually began to patrol already. So they are already kind of roaming around, but there will be more people entering the streets later.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
We will see.
And they will patrol.
Yes.
Okay. And patrol, P-A-T-R-O-L, is 순찰 as a noun. 순찰하다, patrol. So you can use it as a noun and as a verb.
Yes.
And so these National Guards will patrol the area. Now, usually this word, of course, applies to people in law enforcement or the police, military, or security, right?
Yes.
They usually do the patrolling.
Yeah, it's usually a police officer, security officer, the military. Yeah, that's usually where the patrol happens.
Yes. Also true, the borders, the U.S. Shares a border with Mexico, and there are a lot of officers who patrol the border.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me read that again. Under President Trump's orders, the National Guard has begun deployment in Washington, D.C. Currently, troops are patrolling parts of the city, and federal agents are also being sent in to tighten security.